All right. First of all, we got to get a photo op together.
Yes, always. That's part of the program.
We're pausing for a little photo op here. All right. So we're on the red carpet right now for those of you who can't see us. And the photographers are right now like adjusting their lenses and their filters and their f-stops.
Doing their stuff.
Doing their stuff to get us in the right lighting for our close-ups, Mr. DeVille.
Mm-hmm. Sure, you're right.
All right, so first of all, give me your full name.
My name is Phillip E. Walker.
Phillip E. Walker, and you were one of the actors in the film.
Yes,
you did an
and one of the
job.
producers and the marketer of the film, and I'm working on it hard, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to get this work out here.
You know, and you're doing a good job, and I really
hope so.
loved your speech, and I was streaming it on my phone, and I was 5 seconds short. My battery died. If you had ended 5 seconds sooner.
So shut up, right?
Like, get to the point because my battery's low, yo. I don't know if I got it. I hope I didn't lose it. My hunch is I probably lost it, but that's okay because we can revisit it now.
Right.
And in your speech, you had mentioned about how important Indie Nights Film Festival is, and the three things that we need to do as filmmakers, and not just filmmakers of color, but just filmmakers, period.
Independent filmmakers. That's what it's called, Indie Night, because indie is short for independent.
Independent, yeah.
Now, that may mean black people, but that may mean Asian people, and it's those people that are making film that are not connected to the big powers that have been making the films all along.
Right,
here's the deal.
Right.
We've got digital cameras now.
Yes.
So we can tell our own story.
We can do that.
Without having to get financed by Warner Brothers.
Right.
And Indie Night is that platform where we can show that work that we can get out. Like the brothers from New Orleans, who thought, oh, nobody's going to show my film. Well, Indie Night,
we got
showed
you.
it today, right here today.
Yeah.
So that's what this platform is about.
Yeah.
It's about exposing those independent filmmakers that don't have an opportunity for people to see their work. And here's the best news. We are right on Hollywood Boulevard, right in the center of the action.
Epicenter.
We are part of the most famous movie theater in the world.
The Oscars going to be here next week.
Next
week, the Oscars going to be right where we're standing.
We have this amazing opportunity that Dave Brown has brought to us. It's an amazing thing, a wonderful platform from which we can do whatever our creativity allows us to do and actually get it seen.
Yeah. Now, you had mentioned three things. Now, I really want you to take your time and go through each of those points because they were very valid and inspiring and informative. And
I hope so.
So I was just bumming that my phone ran out of battery before you finished it. Because
ain't that the way?
That's the way, man. So I got a fresh battery here. So take your time and walk me through the three things that we need to do for Indie Night to take advantage of. To take advantage of Indie Night.
So Dave Brown and his team have put together an unbelievable platform, but it doesn't work if we, the benefactors of that platform, don't do our job. Okay? There's a lot of work that we have to do, but I think that there are three primary things that if we do those three things, everything else will fall in place. Everything else will fall in place. One, we have to create the best art that we possibly can. We must struggle to do that moment of editing even better. We must struggle to do that moment of acting even better. We must do the best art that we possibly can. Most artists already know that, so that's nothing new. But here's the kicker that is important to using this platform. And then we must submit it to Indie Night. I was in Cannes last year, and the head of the short film selection committee was doing a talk. And he talked about his film had been selected several years ago. And he talked about, people don't submit. Oh, mine is not good enough, or, well, I'm going to wait until I feel better. No, we must do our best art, and then we must submit it to Indie Night. Let them decide whether it's good enough.
Sure.
Don't neglect ourselves by not submitting. So that's one. We must create our most powerful art at that point in our development, and we must submit it to Indie Night. 2, it is important that people see this work, these short films, these independent. But here's the problem. There's no market for short films. So getting people to this wonderful facility is hard. But we must struggle once we have submitted and been accepted. We must struggle to get as many people here as we possibly can.
Yes, get to fill those seats up.
We have to fill those seats. And it's our responsibility as filmmakers to learn enough about marketing to figure out how to fill those seats. That's an integral part of filmmaking, is film selling. So we must create it. We must submit it to the festival, and then we must bring people to see it. Finally, 3, we must come ourselves. There are enough filmmakers in just LA, to say nothing about the team that just came from New Orleans and the team that just came from Atlanta, right? There are enough filmmakers and film actors and cinematographers and sound people, and there are enough of us independent people to fill this 500-seat theater up every Saturday. Forget the darn audience. We could be the audience ourselves. And all we have to do is come. It's cheap. It's exceedingly cheap. And we will receive so much when we come. It's really hard to get something out of a film festival when you're not there. Or maybe you can get an award. That's nice. But what you really get is the exchange that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Your listeners can hear it happening right now. The networking that goes on here every week. We must be here so that I can meet you.
Yes.
So that I can meet the brother from Harlem. And exchange ideas and maybe even work together.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Build a strong, solid community of excellence.
Absolutely. And if we do those 3 things, if we make our best art and submit it to Indie Night, if we bring as many people as we can to see not only my art, but to see your art too. When you got a film up, I'm bringing people to see your film too. And 3, come ourselves, we will have such a large gathering of very exciting art
And artists.
that the industry will search us out.
Nice.
They'll be like, oh, what's going on over there at TCL? What's Dave Brown doing? And then we'll show.
Nice. I'm glad I got all that. I'm glad I got it. I can't wait to post that. Where can we find you on the web? Where's your website? And what was the name of the film that you showcased?
The film is The Hip Hop Kid.
Okay.
And it is a funny history of hip hop. We're taking it around the film festivals during this year, and in 2019 it's going to be available for Black History Month celebrations all around the world.
Nice.
So people are going to have absolute access to, somebody said earlier, the real history of hip-hop, where it actually started from. And so we call ourselves having put together an enjoyable way to do a history lesson of where this very important art, hip-hop, is at the top of entertainment, not just music, at the top of entertainment today. And so that's what we're trying to do. Be able to communicate to people that don't know where this art comes from.
So
now, as for me,
where can we find you?
My specialty is marketing short films. That's what we do. We are trying to create a giant market for this art form that people should be really crazy about because it's short. You know how folk like short stuff these days, right? And so we are the Entertainer.Academy. That's actually the website and the name of the company. Entertainer.Academy. No .com, just those 2 words with a dot in between them, and you'll find us on the web, and it'll connect you to Facebook and me and all of that stuff.
Awesome. We're going to hook those links up.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for giving me some time and sharing that wisdom and that love and turning us on to what we need to do as independent filmmakers and independent film enthusiasts and fans and lovers of artists of this platform. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
All right. You can find me, podbrother.com. We are here in Hollywood at the Grauman's Chinese Theater, the Indie Nights Film Festival 2018. We will be right back. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you.